Hi guys, it's Black Friday and I've got some amazing Black Friday fragrance specials to talk to you about today, and a few fragrances that are either discontinued or very rare or hard to find that are available at the discounters as well and today. So hopefully you guys had a great Thanksgiving and are up and ready to find some specials for or on fragrances, and I'm going to talk to you about them. So first I'm going to start off with the fragrance Imperial Peacock from the House of Alexandre J. Now, it's indicated that it's 100 ml, but the bottles are 120 ml, as you can see here. So 120 ml for $181 currently for this fragrance. Normally, it's $400 for a bottle, so it's less than, it's more than 50% off is what I should say. And it's an amazing fragrance. It comes in one of the most beautiful presentation and most beautiful bottles, as you can see. And definitely one of my favorites, and I've featured this in a Scent Club kit. It's one of our most popular kits we've had. In fact, we have some samples left over and people seem to be wanting this fragrance. So if you are one of those people that bought this fragrance and you didn't get a bottle, I should say, if you are one of the people that got the kit and you haven't gotten the bottle, get yourself a bottle now. I'm not sure how long the discounts will be on this fragrance, but it's an awesome fragrance to have. It's a beautiful bottle. 120 ml for $181. I've got all the fragrances tagged, so the products will pop up as I'm speaking about it. So if you're interested in the market for that particular fragrance, you can just click and move on to the discounter that I'm linking to. But what does Imperial Peacock smell like? If you don't remember what it smells like, it's super delicious. It's nutty, it's almondy, it's kind of vanillic, and also when I kept wearing this fragrance, because I have a few samples left over from the Scent Club kits I was, carrying around with me, because the bottle is too beautiful to kind of waste away. I still spray from it though. It started reminding me a little bit of a fougere, like almost like a slight sweet amber fougere, because there's lavender in the notes breakdown, but that's not a very strong note. In the end, it's super cozy, smells super delicious. It's vanillic, it's almondy, it's powdery, a bit ambery, and there's a little bit of a reminder of like an amber fougere style fragrance. So awesome. Let me know if you are a fan of Imperial Peacock by Alexandre J. Add a comment below. The next fragrance I'm going to talk to you about is the discontinued fragrance, and you guys have asked me where to get it, and I'm actually seeing it at the discounters, and it's a 50 ml for $75. It was one of the most disappointing flops in the world of fragrances, but I think people just didn't get Insensé, but it is super, super awesome. So it's 50 ml, $75. If you haven't bought this fragrance yet, do get it. It's an awesome classic men's fragrance launched in 1993. It's a fougere in a different style. It's got a bit of fruitiness. There's greenness here. There's green floral notes. Really an amazing fragrance that if you are a collector of vintage or classic fragrances, get this. Really, really awesome. If you like green fragrances, there's Lily of the Valley here. There's also Pine. So it's a different style of fougere, not typically focusing on lavender. But what an awesome scent this is. This is super, super awesome. It smells great. And 50 ml for $75. So I've got the fragrances tagged in the video, within the video. And as you're watching, the products will come up if you're in the market for this. But totally recommend this for the $75. Yes, it's an old school classic fragrance. But as I was saying, if you're a collector, definitely get that. And of course, the Imperial Peacock is such a great deal. Must have in your collection, especially if you like my tasting fragrances. But this next one's a pretty decent deal. It came out last summer. Maison Margiela's Never Ending Summer, 100 ml for $95. You guys remember this one? There is a little bit of a reminder of, not Terre de Hermes, but Declaration from the, well, there's a little bit of a reminder of Terre de Hermes as well, but also Declaration with a citrusy touch. It's super juicy, citrusy. There's vetiver here. I think it's blood orange. So in the end, it's the idea of a, it's like a Aperol Spritz kind of a thing. So if you ever had those, it's kind of a citrusy, fizzy drink cocktail that's very bubbly fresh. So the idea is that with this fragrance, I don't think they smell alike. I've had plenty. I prefer Negronis over Aperol Spritz, but I also like Negroni, not Negroni, but Campari Spritz. I think they taste a little better, and I like the bitterness. But here, I think it's a bit more like Campari rather than Aperol. But the idea is a very fresh, citrusy, spicy, woody offering. So Never Ending Summer, 100 ml, $95. So if you haven't tried that one, please do. It's so good. Really, really great for summertime. All right, so the next fragrance is Tom Ford's Black Orchid in the Reserve, the new Black Orchid Reserve. So it's not the 250 ml bottle. They have a 50 ml for $153 currently. So the Reserve is so good, guys. It's so much better than the Parfum. Up until the Parfum was the best. But the Reserve is also really, really awesome. They've done a great job on the Reserve. They've just made it a lot more super luxurious. Let's quickly smell. Oh, it's good. It's super potent. It's much more intense, of course. But it's got that kind of black plummy kind of touch that the Black Orchid has. Dark, kind of plummy, slightly boozy, patchouli, nutty, orchid, and all that good stuff. It's just been amplified and made super luxurious. I think they did a great job on this. It's also a fragrance that's very popular, and it's taken the Parfum edition in the gold bottle to the next level. Made it uber, uber luxurious. So yeah, 50 ml for $153 for that one. It's a great price. We've got a few Tom Fords. I'm going to talk to you about this one, which if you caught my Tom Ford video, you probably heard about it. This is Noir, not Noir Extreme, Noir. I mentioned it in the Tom Ford video, but I'm also mentioning it here as well. This is on the chopping block. I don't think it's widely distributed. Noir is the Noir fragrance, or the fragrance that started the Noir series from Tom Ford. It's definitely so different from everything else, except for the EDT that came out for this just after the Noir was launched. The EDT was in the frosted white bottle. Noir in the original in Eau de Parfum is super musky. It'll remind you a little bit of Habit Rouge, maybe a little bit of Prada Amber Pour Homme in the Eau de Parfum, maybe a little bit of Narciso Rodriguez for him. It's kind of all of those kind of styles together. But it's a bit musky, so there's a bit of a little trace of Musk Ravageur in here as well. So you get all these different styles of fragrances in one. Super classy, very elegant, musky, sexy. Totally worth having if you don't know this one. It's really, really great, guys. So this is currently 100 ml for $105 as a tester, or regular full presentation $134. And again, super worth having in a collection. I cherish that fragrance. I do have a backup of it. Really love it. And then the last one is one of the more recent Tom Ford fragrance launches, Oud Voyager. And Oud Voyager is 50 ml $275, or a tester the same size for $200. Yeah, it's private blend, so it's much more expensive. But if you are in the market for this and you've been waiting for a deal, this is a great deal, I think. So it is that kind of an oud rose combo fragrance. It's a westernized oud. It's spicy, it's earthy, it's woody. And of course, they're not using rose, they're using peony and geranium, which they're bringing out the rosy qualities of both of those, well, flowers and, herbal notes. So you have the effect of the oud rose, but they're not doing it with rose, they're doing it with a few other ingredients. I mean, I think it's a solid release, but, there's a lot of oud rose combo fragrances. But in this case, we're dealing with peony and geranium. But that's Oud Voyager. Let me know if you're a fan of that. And again, that price is 50 ml $275, and a tester is $200. But this next one is wait, I skipped the fragrance. This is Mercedes-Benz Club Black. This is super, super inexpensive. A tester is $37, or 100 ml full presentation like this is $41. So this is a cheapie, but these deals are really, really great. And it's a simplistic vanilla, super cozy, and a perfect autumn winter fragrance. Sweet and dusty and dry, powdery. I love the smell. It smells so good. Really, really good. Yeah, this is kind of very enveloping, grounding, comforting. It's very like cuddly. Like you want to put it on and just feel smooth and comforted with it. Yeah, it's vanilla, as I said, but it's got woods, spices, maybe some light musks in there as well. Maybe a bit amber when it's drying down. So that is 100 ml for $37 as a tester, 100 ml full presentation for $41. The next fragrance is one of my favorite launches of this year. It's Tales of Amber from Goldfield and Banks, and that is 100 ml for $245. So I think the fragrance retails for over $300, but this is a great amber, guys. It's smoky, it's spicy, it's sweet, and you know, you've got ambergris in here, so it's got the saltiness. So good. So good. It's also super sexy, but it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't come off heavy. I think it's the right way they did it. I know it's ambergris, and I'm not sure if they're using real ambergris here or if it's ambergris accord. They might even use ambroxan, but you definitely get the real ambergris effect in here because there's definitely a saltiness in this. But the perfumer did a great job on this. I really, really love it. So that is Tales of Amber from the House of Goldfield and Banks, 100 ml for $245. We've got Hugo Boss's Boss Bottled Citrus, 100 ml for $60, a tester. And this is a simplistic citrus fragrance. If you're in the market for designer fragrances and you like citruses, definitely check this one out. This is super zesty, zingy, juicy, lemony citrus. I don't think this is world-shattering amazing, but I think the deal is good because I paid like $100+ for this when it first came out. And I can, you know, it's $60. You can get your bottle and save it up until spring, summer and wear it then. But it is a tester, so it won't be full presentation. But I think it's worth it for $60. So that is Boss Bottled Citrus from Hugo Boss. Let me know if you've sampled that one. Next, we've got a fragrance that's been around for a bit. This is ETAT LIBRE d'Orange's Ghost in the Shell, 100 ml for $76. So this is milky musky in a frosted kind of pinkish bottle. And is it inspired by that series? There was also a movie, I believe. I think it was Ghost in the Shell, not The Ghost in the Shell. I wonder how they get away with using the proprietary name. But let's get back to the fragrance. So it is definitely got this kind of lactonic quality. There are some floral touches in this, and it's powdery, but also very musky. I think it's a super cozy fragrance. Lactonic fragrances, musky fragrances, I find to be super cozy and comforting. So when it gets like that in a fragrance, there's definitely a very comforting quality about it. Who's a fan of this one? 100 ml for $76. It's The Ghost in the Shell by ETAT LIBRE d'Orange. But we've got two AMOUAGE fragrances now as well. So Epic 56 Woman, 100 ml for $246. That's 50% off on this. And this is a Cécile Zarokian fragrance. I recently featured it in a Cécile Zarokian deep dive video. If you didn't catch that one, please go catch it. This is super spicy. Ambery, spicy, a bit smoky. It does smell like autumn, for sure. There's an autumn smell in here. Dry, woods, shrubs, but lots of autumn spices as well, but not holiday spices like cloves and cinnamon, more like nutmeg, not very distinct, maybe a bit of cardamom, maybe a bit of ginger, pink peppers, black pepper as well, those kind of spices. It's super spicy. So that is Epic 56 Woman. That's a great price, $246 for that. It's like 50% off because that's like over $500, I believe. And then this one, it was gone for a while. Now it's back at the discounter. Beach Hut Man for $225 for 100 ml. This is one of the best AMOUAGEs. It's such a unique smell. I absolutely love this fragrance. It smells awesome. It's green. It's ivy. It's mint. I love it. It smells so good. To me, I have to say this. It smells like shampoo or body wash products that I buy in Europe. The smell reminds me of things like that, but in a good way. And really in a good way. I love this. Very unique smell. One of the most original smells. I haven't smelled anything like this before in a fragrance, and probably will not unless somebody copies it. But really awesome scent. This is Beach Hut Man, $225 for 100 ml. Now we've got DS and Durga's Leatherize. This is a really, really great deal. It's $124 for 100 ml. That's more than 50% off, but it is a very polarizing fragrance. It's also considered a fragrance enhancer. Well, it just says fragrance or enhancer. I think that's what they're referring to. I would say this is more of a fragrance rather than an enhancer, because an enhancer is something that's subtle. This is so, whoa, I can smell it right now. It's super smoky, realistic leather. Smoky, dark, burned, charred, animalic. It's actually really good. I wouldn't wear this, but I really love smelling it. I love smelling that. So that's Leatherize. Would you guys wear that as an enhancer, or is it more of a fragrance for you? And do you like these kind of leathery fragrances? I actually think that's so realistic. It's animalic, but I think the smokiness kind of smooths the animalic parts all over. Then we've got Ramon Monegal's. Oh, I think I got the wrong fragrance. Wrong fragrance. Okay, this is the right fragrance. Then we got Ramon Monegal's Flamenco. Flamenco is currently $209 for 100 ml. This is the 50 ml bottle. This, to me, from what I remember, is a fruity kind of leathery fragrance. I think it's got saffron and red fruits. It's so juicy and plump. I feel like there's raspberries, there's cherries, and things like that. But when you smell it, you smell red. It smells super red and juicy. Like burst of these like juicy citruses, not citruses, juicy fruits. You know, explosion of them. But to me, I get not only the tartness, but also the sweetness. And there is something, you know, brewing in the background. There's the spices. But I feel like the fruits are so overpowering, they take over. So that is 100 ml for $209. I have the 50 ml bottle here, so it'll be larger than that. But definitely a great example of a fruity, juicy, fruity fragrance with the berries. And then we've got BornToStandOut's Drunk Saffron. Once again, 100 ml for $225. This is a 50 ml. And this is one of the best from the original launch of BornToStandOut fragrances. Drunk Saffron. I like the idea. It's boozy. It's also leathery, fabricy. The saffron in this smells a bit like leather fabric. To me, saffron smells like fabric, bordering leather. It's also metallic and sharp, crisp. So you've got the warmth and the booziness of the boozy notes. I think it's cognac. And then you've got all that saffron in here as well. It's definitely one of the best. It smells great. I think it's a Hamid Muradi Kashani creation. Did a great job contrasting those two notes. Those were really standout notes for an explosive fragrance. Definitely one of the best from the house. And they definitely have a lot of drunk fragrances. Do they like to get drunk? So this is BornToStandOut's Drunk Saffron, currently 100 ml for $225. A great price for the 100 ml. And then finally, it's THAMEEN's Peregrina. I haven't spoken about THAMEEN in a long time. And THAMEEN's Peregrina is definitely one of my favorites from the line. What's going on with this brand? It's a 50 ml for 130. This is kind of floral. It's like an amber floral for me. It's got fruitiness in there as well, and also floral touches, but it's warm and spicy, and definitely amber, lots of it. And powdery as well, because it does get powdery. The fruits are light. The flowers are pretty there, but it's all very, very warm and spicy with the ambery touches. Definitely my favorite. One of my favorites from the house. It smells super fantastic. Let me know if you're a fan of Peregrina. Yeah, 50 ml, 130. Totally worth it. This is an extrait de parfum as well. So it's super long lasting. But these are some awesome deals, guys. Take advantage of them on Black Friday. These won't disappoint. The prices are really, really great. And some of the fragrances that I think, I mean, this, I don't know where in the world they end up with product. Totally worth having. The Tom Ford Noir, must have. It's definitely, if you're a men's fragrance collector, you must have that. The Imperial Peacock, most gorgeous bottle. Normally it's over $400 for a bottle. $181 is so, so good. I'm looking at my prices. Even like the Epic 56 Woman, 50% off. So good. So, so good. Anyway, everything is a great deal here. Leatherize is also a great deal, but very polarizing fragrance. So check them out. Let me know what you're doing on Black Friday. Thanks so much for watching today. If you have any questions or comments, please do list below. Otherwise, like the video and share it, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.